Okay, hi everyone. Today I'm here with two remarkable women, and I would like to speak about education as maybe the greatest pillars of every civilization. So I just want to remind all people that in the 9th century, Fatima al-Fihri, one Arab Muslim woman, founded Al-Qurawayne University. And today we will speaking about education, we'll speak about importance of it. And with me, as I said, there's two remarkable women, and they will speak about their path and important role of education in their lives. So can you please introduce yourself and tell more maybe about
Hi.
your path?
I am Narin. I am studying Islamic theology at the University of Vienna. And to me, education is a very important thing. I always grew up with education being the most important thing, especially as a woman. I've always been told that because your degree and your education and your knowledge is something no one can take off of you. It's nothing
Exactly.
material, and it's this immaterial thing that sticks with you as long as you live. So that is what I grew up with, and I think the marginalization of a Muslim woman and the stigma around it is not far-fetched and very valid, but should be looked at a differentiated at least, because speaking out of my experience, as I said, always grew up with education being the most important thing, and I was pushed into it in this way, and by being born here in Vienna and having the opportunities that I have by language and financially, it was always easy to get to the educational path that I have, and I'm grateful for that. And I haven't had this stigma, even as not just a Muslim woman, but a hijabi woman, putting obstacles in my path for that. So this is basically my take on being a Muslim woman in the educational process. And I have tried different fields. I have tried many different fields, not just Islamic theology, but also English and history, and even scientific things like in medicine and stuff like that. So that's not the obstacle that you think it is.
Yeah.
And it's actually even, you have a lot of great communities pushing you into this and getting you there where you need to head to.
Wow, amazing. And one more remarkable lady, professor, can you please introduce yourself and tell the importance of education for you?
Hello, my name is Irem. I am research at the University of Vienna, and I'm professor and lecturer for Islamic law and Islamic ethics. I think education is kind of a question when I totally agree to Narin. But I think I loved education that much that I made it my job and my income. Let's say it like that. Yes.
That's good.
So I'm still learning, and I'm still trying to read texts and understand discourses, understand how people thought in history and how they think today about the good and the wrong, and about ethics. So this is kind of I think making education just not part of my life, but it is my life at the moment, really. So I am educating, and at the same time I am being educated by my students, by my
That's very
children.
nice,
Yes, so we are educated, I think, in every moment of our lives. So everything you do is just kind of it's kind of discovering something new and learning something new. So because of that, I think yes, education is important, and it is everywhere. So you just have to recognize it.
Yeah, you said it very nice. So, Nadine, what is on which way maybe education shapes your point of view, maybe of some other people who are not Muslims? You are living in some Western community here. So, how education shapes it?
So, in general, I think this is the saying that everyone knows. If you learn and if you study, you realize that you know nothing. You know nothing, and there's so much more to it, and there's so much more to learn, and so much more to study, and you realize how open-minded you have to be to take it all in. So especially as a Muslim woman, when you're confronted with this close-mindedness or projections onto you, that can make you realize how sacred knowledge is, and education especially, because it's actually these people that put their projections onto you that are not in the field of knowledge usually, or not have this right path of knowledge, I want to call it. So yeah, the more you know, the more you don't know, actually. So,
Yeah.
and that's what I live by, for sure.
Yeah, that's very important. And maybe one more question. You're a professor, you have your own students, and you learn every day from your students. Maybe what is one message which you can send to people who are looking for knowledge, or maybe some message to your students?
Well, I think we had a conversation right before this video. I think it was an hour before, with one of our master's students. So she was talking about that she's waiting for her supervisor's kind of answer that she can start with her research. And I said, you don't have to wait, just begin. And what you learn is you're earning, and it stays with you. And even if your supervisor says, or if someone says, you don't need that knowledge, you don't need that kind of you can't write a thesis with that, or you can't have a good grade with that. That what you learn stays with you, and it grows with you, and it makes you growing. And because of that, I would say, just try to learn new things, try to improve, and just don't give up. And even, I think it's very important also for mothers,
Especially,
because I'm a mother of three, and
Mashallah.
so in my in my career, I had sometimes where I thought a mother, she doesn't have to do such things. She has to stay with her kids.
Yes.
Because the kids need her. So what am I doing here? I should be with my kids, and I should leave everything. So education for what? It isn't for my child. These are very intrusive thoughts, and these are thoughts which are very natural. It comes with motherhood. It comes with kind of this urge you have to care for your child. It's very natural, but I always tell those women who are in a family, who are caring for someone, it doesn't have to be a child. It could be parents you're caring for, it could be friends you're caring for. Such a caring person, if you want to care for someone else, you have to care for yourself first.
Exactly, to give up.
You have to improve yourself first, and then you can be productive, and you have more energy, you have more perspective to lead other people.
Yeah.
And so this is kind of something that I miss between women still, unfortunately. Most of them perhaps think I should stay at home, be a stay-at-home mom, or kind of I should be with my children every day of every time of the day, you know. And I don't think that this is kind of a very let's say it's not very improving for you, and that's an important point.
Yeah. Thank you so much. I think this is, let's say, the perfect message for the end. And maybe we could say that the knowledge is something the knowledge is the power. Maybe we can say like that. And the knowledge is something what shapes us on the most beautiful way. and we can also, and all around us can then feel that influence and can feel and be inspiring by us. Yeah, that's
Definitely.
that's the
Right.
thing. That's the
Yes,
thing.
yes.
So, ladies, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Shukran jazilan. And see you in podcast where we will speak more about this topic and more topics. So let's break some kind of maybe prejudice about Arab world, Muslim world, and through the knowledge again. So thank you one more time.
Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much for having us.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Bye.